was working with a fellow lovely person, and he would get frustrated with his wife because they've been on the rocks, they're actually separated, and they're trying to work on the relationship. And she keeps saying things like, I just want a more equal partner. And he'd become frustrated with that because he thought he knew what that meant. He thought he had changed that one thing. And he would say, well, why can't we focus on the now or in the future? Why are we always looking in the rearview mirror at what I'm doing wrong? Because she was talking about how, sometimes in the past when they go on vacation, he'd bust out the laptop and he'd be working, and, he was trying to fix issues in his business. And so she would become frustrated with that and talk about it. And the issue is he didn't understand why she was getting so upset over this. He never said, well, why does that bother you? Is it because you're doing more childcare? Is it because you're having to socialize with other people on vacation that you don't like? Is it because you feel I'm neglecting you? Turns out it wasn't any of those things. It turns out that she just wanted the freedom to sometimes make her things important, not necessarily on vacation, but just in general, and felt he was being a bit of a hypocrite there when he brought out the laptop on vacation. And so, because he didn't understand what being an equal partner meant, what she was saying, he'd become defensive. And when he'd become defensive, she would shut down. She would think he's not listening, and she'd think, well, there's no point in talking if he's not going to be listening. And all he had to do was make a very small change and say, I wonder what it means for you for me to be an equal partner. In other words, what is it about me busting out that laptop was offensive to you? Had he done that one small change, that would have reignited everything in her, because she would have felt hope that things could change, hope that he could listen, hope that their dynamic could be different.